What's going on, people? This is your boy Kenny Man. I'm back one time for your mind. Is the world's opinion channel. Make sure you guys subscribe and show love to the channel, man. It's all good. We gonna build it up this weekend. I'm gonna get back into. I'm getting ready to go into some other shit. I'm getting ready to do this weekend. So, big up to everybody that show love to this channel. And I will be back with the opinion but facts channel once I get off suspension. Okay, they put me in timeout. You know what I'm saying? Off of music, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but you know what I'm saying. But let me say this. Listen, man, I don't disagree with none of with any of y'all said. I always like that's why y'all my brothers. That's why I got nothing but love for y'all, man. That's why y'all always here. You get what I'm saying? Um, my problem is that I understand the past, and this is why I understand the young folks a little bit. We gotta move a little bit forward. Like I understand we could. It's our responsibility to know our history. You get what I'm saying? And know our past. And I understand all the flaws and all the fucked up shit that we did not do and all the opportunities that we had that we fucked up or whatever. But we have the opportunities now. And we have to focus on the positive shit that we see now and invest in ourselves of like one of the prime examples of the Colin Kaepernick shit. When I hear black people or different minority people talking
That just
about
prove, and I'm
still
not
what?
trying to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
that just kind of prove that just kind of prove the point of how a lot of black men, and I ain't talking about us because we ain't like the NFL, but the NFL was majority black men, but they still let their own brother Colin Kaepernick get thrown under the bus and blackballed. That just shows you how weak a lot of these niggas are.
Yeah, but see,
So go ahead.
if we hold up, but if we hold on, and I'm gonna let you jump in. But if we continue to keep on dawning on some shit that we supposed to have did, and not telling these niggas like, yo, what you doing right now, you gonna fuck up for the future of your own kids and our own people in the future. So when I talk to my brothers, like my homie from New York, I talk to him all the time. I told him straight up to his fucking face. And that's my nigga. I told him straight up to his face. I say, yo, you still watching the NFL? He's like, yeah. He was like, yo, blah, 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 whatever. He said whatever the fuck he said, right? And I told that nigga, no, hold on. And I told that nigga straight up. I said, yo, when your motherfucker, something happened to your son, nigga, don't call me. I don't want to hear about it. Like, we have to, like, that's my nigga. I fuck with him. Like, you get what I mean? Don't call me with the sympathize bullshit, my dude. Cause like
That's the bullshit.
like sympathize bullshit, all of a sudden something happened to you and your peoples. Oh, now you want niggas to ride, right? But we've been trying to tell you so the shit won't happen. Let's fight now so the shit won't happen. You understand? Let's go back to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. That's what they was trying to prevent. Shit happened to us. They were fighting for the future of us. So when niggas sit there and they talking about, oh, nigga, the NFL, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm talking about what if something happened to your motherfucking son, your daughter, your wife, you, nigga? What if you get shot in the back?
The thing is too, let me say this though, a lot of people like when you bring it up and it's like kind of personal like that, they don't want to talk about it.
Right, because
They want shuck and jive. They just
it's
think
not even
everything is perfect.
it's not even hold on.
Yeah,
I'll make
they'll
what you
tap dance around shit like that and talk about black on black crime instead.
No, it's not
Exactly.
even that because my man,
Exactly.
my man
That's
from New
it.
York, he a real street dude. He from the hood.
No, I'm
But
not talking about that.
but a
I'm
lot
talking
of
about like,
times, even no, I don't want to talk about. I'm a talk. We talking about the butt as a coons. We talking about our own niggas that's real street niggas that we know that's cooning too. Because these niggas don't understand. They're like, yo, and I'm trying to explain to them. Like, dude, this shit can happen to you. And then, after it happened to you, okay, you say, well, I'm going to go handle it. Well, nigga, I would think you want to handle the Trayvon Martin shit, though. You know why?
And speaking of Trayvon Martin, hold
Like,
on, I ain't trying to cut you off,
go
but
ahead.
hold on, I'm gonna let you talk. About, this give me 5 seconds, real quick.
Go ahead.
Speaking of Trayvon Martin, right? It was on Tay Cheese TV. You know, it is music outlet. You know, Tay Cheese TV, and it was this Florida rapper. You know, he was you know, doing a music video. You know, they was holding guns as they usually do. And he had, I forgot what gun he had. He had a chopper. It wasn't no pistol. He had a chopper. You know, so he just started shooting his gun on camera. And so, you know, in the comments, I was just like, you know, how come all these Florida niggas y'all got all these sticks, but George Zimmerman's still alive? And niggas got mad at me when I said,
Yeah.
And you know why they, hold up.
Like, you know,
And you know why they mad?
Somebody was like,
No.
I know, but somebody was like, you know, George Zimmerman, he moved away from Florida, and I was like,
Man, get the
well,
fuck
I don't
out of
know
here.
that.
No,
Yeah.
no, look, even
Hold
if he
on,
moved,
hold on.
even if, go ahead.
Hold on, I got it. That's why I said, even, I don't know if he moved, but even if he moved, y'all ain't do shit when he was there. A black man should never hesitate to kill a cracker.
First of all, if you about that real gangster, real true shit, nigga, okay, I can't get to George Zimmerman, but I can get to his parents. His parents still live in Florida, nigga. His parents still live in Florida.
Dude.
Like, no, hold up. I'm talking about if niggas so gangster.
They got mad. Hold on, I'm trying to
If you
say,
so
like,
gangster,
they
nigga,
got
if you
mad.
can't get to that nigga, you gonna get to the parents. Cause these niggas go in the hood and shoot up everywhere and don't give a fuck. They may hit kids and kill
That's what I'm
kids.
saying. Like, them Florida niggas, they got mad at me in the comments, bro.
Man, fuck them
No,
niggas.
let
Them
me
niggas
say-
is
let me-
pussy
let me-
niggas. Them niggas pussy.
Kenny.
Nigga, you can't sit there.
Can I say something?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna let you go. Nigga, you can't sit there and get in the comments and get mad at a nigga for telling you the truth because you pussy ass niggas know the truth. Get the fuck out of here. So you know what you should have said back to him? Fuck you,
Yeah,
pussies.
hold on. That's why I said I was clapping back. Like I ain't going like that. You know I ain't going like that.
Nigga, you mad at? Hold up. Was they hold on, Merlin? Was they threatening? Hold up. Was they threatening you? Was they talking about nigga? We can get to you though. Was they saying stupid shit like that?
They were just saying like stuff that they want to say to my face because I smacked the shit out of them if they say that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
So
it was you pussy, you know how.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you can call me talk all this tough rah shit, but George Zimmerman parents still rolling around in Florida. Fuck you, nigga. At the end of the day, fuck you. But go ahead, oh.
Now let me say this. The reason I'm basically kind of slightly disagreeing with you because of one thing. We could no, hear me out, Kenny.
Go ahead with your
We
bullshit.
could have went after George Zimmerman and his family financially. Okay, here's the reason. You gotta hit him where it hurts. George Zimmerman is well established.
Well, how we could have did that? How we? What's this we shit? Nigga, that was you talking about his parents? Yeah, his parents could have.
He comes from a rich family.
Okay.
What George Zimmerman's parents come from a rich family in Florida.
Okay.
They own something.
All right. Okay.
They live in a because you know how I know this? They live in a gated community in Florida.
Okay. So where's this we shit? Go ahead.
Here's what I'm saying.
Let him talk.
Here's what I'm saying about Trayvon Martin's parents. Okay, we couldn't convict him. He admitted he killed him. Okay, here's the big thing. You and your family are well established. We can't bring you to criminal court. We can bring you to civil court. There are two different courts. Civil, well, it's actually three. Civil and criminal. We couldn't convict him criminally. We couldn't. But we can go after him financially. The same thing happened to O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson got acquitted of murder for the murder of Nicole Smith.
Okay, so
I see what he's
I
saying.
understand exactly what Oak is saying, but where's this we shit coming in at? We could
Here's another thing.
look. We could. You hold up. You're telling me. Hold up. You're telling me that no one was telling Trayvon Martin family, look, okay, you lost through the criminal system. You can get them through the civil. You don't think nobody was telling them that?
Did they do it?
No. And I'm going to tell you why they didn't do it. See, we got this idea that we think that we know what people should do when they in grieving, right? The best thing that they thought that they could do was try to change the laws, right? And I'm not saying they was right of doing what they did, but I'm not going to knock them. Why are we trying to blame them for some shit that happened to them?
I'm not blaming them.
No, that's what you're
I'm
doing.
not blaming them.
You're talking about, oh,
No,
we could have
that's
got
not what
them
I'm doing.
civil. But, okay, you don't think they knew that?
Callie.
Hold on.
Am I blaming the parents? Am I blaming
Hold on.
I didn't say you was. I didn't say you was. I said it seems that way because you're saying we could have did this, but they didn't do it because everybody grieve a little differently. They just went through a trial where they knew that this motherfucker was guilty for killing their kid, and they seen the system.
But I look at it like this though, like yeah, I understand what all.
So they don't. So you got to think in their mind they don't trust the system.
I see a whole lot of stuff coming out of Florida. Like I see some of the craziest stories,
Right.
craziest shit come out of Florida.
And you got to think about
and
the
all this and all that.
the
Florida.
It was on the other day. That's why.
and you got to think about the state of Florida. The state of Florida is
Hold
fucked up.
on. And I see Florida. A lot of dudes they be like, oh yeah, we go like they'll post up all their guns and all that. So I'm like, all right. If y'all that gangster, why the hell is George Zimmerman still alive? That's all I'm saying.
Well, nigga, they can say the same thing about Baltimore.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
At least Baltimore fought back though. Florida ain't fight back. At least Baltimore fought back.
Yeah, that's true. But hey,
that is true.
that's true. But at the same time, we could have did more.
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Florida ain't do
LA
nothing.
was
Florida ain't
the same thing.
They ain't do
LA was
They
the
get
same thing.
zero. They ain't do nothing.
LA was the same way. LA, when Rodney King got beat up, what did they do? They told that motherfucker down. I'm gonna have.
And I ain't seen nobody ride out in
destroyed our
Orlando
own
and Miami
community
and
instead of
Tampa.
destroying the
And look,
community.
I ain't trying to diss Florida, but all I'm saying is that like they ain't put up a fight, they ain't do anything. They just go back to showing goatee for putting guns in rap videos and talking about how they gangster, but they ain't slide on George Zimmerman. That's all I'm saying.
And hold up, and you know what? What else did hurt? I ain't gonna say hurt Baltimore, but kind of threw Baltimore under the bus a little bit. Was that you then niggas knew that it was gangs here, cause niggas didn't know it was gangs in Baltimore. Niggas like they didn't, like motherfuckers like they didn't know gangs was in Baltimore like that. So that whole situation when we riding and shit, you seen the gang members and shit coming out. Niggas ain't know it was gangs here.
That's it.
Niggas didn't know that. Like outside of Maryland and maybe DC, niggas didn't know that it was gangs here. Motherfuckers didn't know that, and so that kind of like it hurt them a little bit too. It hurt Baltimore a little bit too. And I'm not saying gangs is good. I'm just saying
that at least Baltimore, at least Baltimore and at least St. Louis, they fought back.
Hold on. First of all, hold on. Time out, Merlin. I told niggas that. When that situation happened, I said, before that situation happened, I said, if you go back and look at my earlier videos, I said, if this shit happened in Baltimore like that, like I think it was Sterling, not Sterling, but dude from Louisiana. That shit happened.
Sterling.
That's Alton Sterling.
Alton Sterling.
That's
when
Alton
that shit
Sterling.
happened to him, I said,
I gotta get off. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.
all right, I said if that shit happened in this city, I said, yo, we gonna fuck this bitch up. I knew it was gonna happen. And so it wasn't a shocker to me. It wasn't like, oh my God, Baltimore, they rising, they going crazy, all this other
I'm not
bullshit.
saying that, but I'm not saying. Hold on, but my point, because I remember, because I was just like, he was, because I was just like, Florida, they ain't do nothing. He was like, because I was like, Florida, they ain't do nothing to George Zimmerman. And then he was like, Baltimore, they ain't do nothing to the police. And I was like, yeah, you're right, but at least Baltimore, they fought back. That's all I'm saying. At least Baltimore fought back. St. Louis, they fought back. LA, they fought back. But
Yeah,
Florida,
but you gotta think about those. You gotta think about those cities too. Those cities didn't even charge anybody. They didn't charge the cops, right? After we start burning down some shit and fucking up some shit. You get what I mean? If we would have never did that, they wouldn't even went on trial. So a part of me kind of understand Miami a little bit, Florida a little bit, but then at the same time,
I'm just saying that if you a gangster, then
right,
be
I get
100%
that.
a gangster.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I get that part. I get that. What you want to say, Callie?
No, I mean, I think there's a lot of things that I wanted to say.
Go
The
ahead.
thing with the thing with George Zimmerman that I think that Oak was trying to say is, if you look at the way that, let's say, let's say white people, let's say this happened under a white situation. White people have an all-in mentality when it comes to the law. So they'll do a criminal thing. If the criminal thing doesn't work, they'll do a civil thing. If the civil thing doesn't work, they'll even go to mediation
Right.
to go get their justice. And technically, what I think Oak was saying was that if you can't get them criminally, that's not where it ends. Because the way other people look at it is
Time out.
their whole thing is like, we're gonna get justice at all costs.
No. Hold
Absolutely.
on. I don't think that's not actually true. Listen, let's think about this, right? Do y'all remember the white kid that was in the hotel that it was on camera? He didn't have a camera.
I know what you're talking about.
It was on the what you call it, the police camera shit that he had, the body camera, right? And they showed how the police officer was basically egging on this kid and telling him, nigga, you make a move, we gonna kill you. Just move a certain type of way. We gonna kill you. You remember that?
I remember that.
Do anybody, let me ask you something. Do anybody talk about that?
I remember that.
No, I'm just saying. No, hold on. We remember that. But is anybody still talking about it?
No.
You know why they not talking? You know why they not talking about that? It's because it's not an epidemic.
Right.
It's not something that happens all the fucking time. And at the same time, I really truly think, my honest opinion, I think the only reason you seen that shit on camera and they killed that kid the way they killed him was to show that say, hey, we don't just kill black people this way. We kill white people this way. So what are you talking about? Why are you out protesting? Why are you angry? Why are you kneeling?
Tariq Nasheed, he said, like, in the system of white supremacy, you're gonna have a few white sacrifices.
Yeah, right. They will sacrifice their own. That's what I'm saying. They will sacrifice their own. That's what I'm saying. So when we, like, a lot of times, when we talk about these certain situations, like, we gotta think that sometimes we gotta think that these people are at least a step ahead of us of thinking. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but understand that they'll sacrifice one of their own people.
Mhm.
But after they sacrifice one of their own people, you're gonna have like 50 niggas thrown under the bus. Like,
Right.
hold on, perfect example. Hold on. Listen.
Hmm.
You know Alex Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex Jones. You know he was a
No, I
typical.
don't know who
I
that
say he
is.
was one of them. I say he's probably like one of those liberal white supremacists. He was one of them liberal white supremacists, but he also has some conservative talking points too.
No,
So
no,
he was a white
he's
supremacist.
conservative, bro.
No,
He's conservative.
Yeah,
send me,
he,
send
he,
me.
was- he,
Hold on, hey, Merlin,
he was.
send me some of that information. I don't know about you.
But
Yeah, for
he was
sure.
because he was kind of liberal and conservative. But like I said, it's white supremacists and liberal with liberal and conservatism. So, but
Yeah, we know
what
that.
I'm saying
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
like, well, what I'm saying, he was a white supremacist. He didn't say a whole lot of foul stuff about black people. He just had some foul stuff about Colin Kaepernick. You know, I think he got banned from putting up content on social media. Okay, that's one white person got banned from putting up content on social media. What happened next? You got a whole lot of black YouTubers. They get suspended. They YouTube get flagged. They YouTube get taken down. They can't go live. You get a whole bunch of them pro black YouTubers. Now they get hit.
Hmm.
So you had Alex Jones. That's one. Next thing you know, you see a whole bunch of pro black YouTubers. They get hit.
Right. But
And then
that's what I'm saying. That's
remember that girl.
but that's all.
Remember that
That's
girl I showed you too.
yeah. But that's
Remember
all.
that girl hitting 100.
Go ahead.
You see, she was part of the alt right. You know, her stuff got deleted from social media.
Hmm.
They took it all down. What happened next? Whole bunch of pro black YouTubers they get flagged. Their videos get deleted. They get like and that's what I'm saying. Like they sacrifice one of them, but once they sacrifice one of them, they gonna get a 20 of us. They gonna get 150. Like
Right.
but go ahead.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I understand exactly what you said. That's what I'm saying. There's like the white boy that I was talking about. They killed that dude in cold blood. They killed him in cold blood, dude. If you watch that video, like, dude, what you basically telling him you're gonna kill him just for moving. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So when you now you're programming racist white people, or not even racist white people. You're programming white people that maybe have a little bias, right? About blacks or minorities, right? That when you see the videos now, the cops are in right. Because if you move wrong, we think that you are a threat. So it doesn't matter. So now when they kill a black person, it's okay. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying. Like they threw that, like you said, they sacrificed that white kid to prove a point that's why they kill black people. Because hey, he moved wrong. He twitched a little way. He didn't command. He didn't do what I said. But we seen on camera killing that white dude that you didn't even give him. You kept giving him 50 commands. And first of all, you could have moved in on that kid. That white kid. You could have moved in on him. He didn't have no gun or nothing like that. He was spread out. You kept asking him to do shit and you still killed him. So, but that lets you know how stupid white America is, though. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
And hold on, I ain't trying to change the topic. I'm gonna get back right straight to the topic.
Go ahead.
Like just 2 seconds, but like I said, this whole R. Kelly shit, like look, I understand like it's more important stuff that going on with it, but like I said, it's not just about R. Kelly. They use it to demonize black men. Like on my timeline, I see somebody talking about Chris Brown. They trying to get Michael Jackson. So it ain't just about R. Kelly. This is a black male issue. But go ahead, let's talk about what we were talking about before.
No, but hold up. When you talk about Michael Jackson, and I said this a while ago, Michael Jackson did not touch none of those kids. They set his ass up. They was been trying to get him locked up. You get what I'm saying? Because he was too powerful. Michael Jackson was too powerful. That's why they killed him. So this whole notion of, oh, they was They couldn't get Michael Jackson. Nobody in their right mind thought that Michael Jackson touched kids. Like, let's be real. You get what I'm saying? Nobody.
Hold on. I get. I understand. You know how I feel about it. I'm just saying that the whole R. Kelly shit is not just about R. Kelly. It's used as R. Kelly is just used as the front face for all black men. They trying to make it look like it's all. Cause there's another thing too. Cause I see a whole bunch of people be like, "Oh, what's the difference between R. Kelly and your uncle?" And I'm like, I see that. I'm like, there's a big difference between R. Kelly and my uncle. My uncle ain't like R. Kelly. So what they trying to do is, they trying to paint a picture like all black men.
Like yeah,
like
all black
R.
men,
Kelly.
all uncles and shit, and rape they nieces and nephews and shit. Yeah, I get that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I can't relate to that.
Yeah, but you got to think about this. Look, you got to understand that what's happening, right?
But this is my thing too, because look,
yeah.
and I'm not trying to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I'm not defending R. Kelly. I'm not.
No, I mean even no. Don't get it twisted. I believe that R. Kelly did what he did.
I want the same energy that everybody got for R. Kelly. I want that same energy, towards Donald Trump, Woody Allen, Charlie Sheen, Harvey Weinstein, and all the 60 to 70% of white men that commit most of the rapes and sexual assaults in America. I want y'all to have that same energy for them. That's all I'm saying.
No, but the crazy, but you know why black men, a lot of times, I ain't saying it's right, but they get caught in a lot of this shit that you talking about, this molesting and shit like that, is because white people created this shit. And so they smarter. So they know how to not leave evidence. Like you understand what I'm saying? You get what I mean? A lot of them know how to not leave evidence. Black people, we are so caught up in, that's why I get back to that whole point of saying black people really truly think that we are American. Bill Cosby just thought he was just, I'm rich, I'm part of I'm American. I'm a buy me.
But that goes back to what I was saying with the Pan-Africanism too. Like, hold on. So comfortable being in America.
Yeah.
Like, America is one good country. Like, this ain't no great country. This ain't the greatest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. So when Bill Cosby was sitting there talking about he gonna buy CBS or he want to put his offer up, don't white people look at him, nigga what? Nigga who? Not you. I don't give a fuck how much billions you brung here. We can't let you get that type of power. And so they knew, all those people, that all those women that came out and was talking about Bill Cosby, they knew back then what he did. So when you see a lot of this shit, even the R. Kelly shit, all the people that was around him.
Everybody, they knew what R. Kelly did.
Right.
They know what R. Kelly, we all knew that.
Right. You see all the fucking interviews of these grown-ass adults. And they was grown-ass adults then when a lot of that shit was happening. And all of a sudden now, they saying, hey, well, yeah, I seen it. But, hey, hey. Go ahead,
no, yeah, like I said, ain't nobody defending R. Kelly or ain't nobody defending Bill Cosby. All I'm saying is that this whole pseudo narrative that black men, there's some type of rapists, beasts, pedophiles and molesters and all this, is propaganda because all I gotta do is look up on the statistics and I debunk shit like that because it ain't black men who committing the most child pornography charges, It ain't black. Matter of fact, the reason why they're trying to make pedophilia legal is because white people are doing it.
Right.
Like, it was this governor, not governor, I don't know, it was a politician in Virginia. He openly came out and said that he a pedophile. I ain't seen no outrage.
Right.
Where was the outrage from the feminists and all the Me Too? Like that, and that's what I'm trying to say.
But that's what I'm saying too. Look,
They ain't
uh,
no feminists. They pretenders.
uh,
They pretenders. I don't
hold
know
on.
what they say.
I'm gonna let Kelly jump in. Listen, all I'm saying is this. I just want people to understand this. When we talk about these issues, right? I'm not like Merlin. I ain't knocking you for bringing up race in this. I'm not saying that, right? When I come off a lot of times, I'm just trying to get white people to understand some shit because they keep acting like we keep bringing race into this, but everything about any issue in this country is about race. They try to kind of like act like it ain't about race. So my thing is, I try to put it away to where they understand it. Of like, look, what if this was this situation? Let me explain it to a way that you can understand it. Right? That's my whole agenda. I'm not saying that what we talking about ain't got nothing to do about race. Everything in this country, I don't give a fuck if it's about food, nigga. It's about race. You get what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like if it's about you see this
But I'm just
mic,
saying, like, whenever,
like
like,
you
I
see
look at
this
it like this:
mic,
when
we
somebody
can
gotta,
like we can do
when
anything. We
somebody
could
tell me
talk
I'm
about
race
who
baiting,
owned this mic. Who owned this mic? If we do history, who owned this mic that I have? This Yeti. And we go deeper into his history. You get what I mean? Like
and I look
everything's
at it like
about
if
race.
somebody say I'm race baiting, cause look at it, if you got something intelligent to say, you wouldn't say no stupid shit like race. Cause race baiting is this idiot, like only an idiot to say something like that at this point. Cause
No, it's
if you
not.
got something
It's
intelligent to
not.
say,
It's not that they idiots. It's that they are racist themselves. So when a motherfucker
you get
tell
what I'm.
you that you're race baiting, they say that you're race baiting. They're racist they damn self. Cause how am I race baiting? Because everything in this country is about race. Everything. They can sit there and pretend all they want. Everything is about race. The fucking
But I
live
look at it
stream
like,
that we
but this
have,
is how,
nigga, it's
this is the
about
easy,
race.
but this is the easiest way I could, debunk that talking point, right? Because, like I said, they was all going at R. Kelly, and it was outraged, right? This
Mm-hmm.
is the only question I asked, and I asked y'all this on Monday too, and y'all gave y'all opinion. Y'all know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
All I had to ask was, okay, and what do you think would happen to Obama if he came out saying that you could just go up to a female and grab him by the pussy? They couldn't say anything after that because they know what it is. They just choose to deflect.
First of all,
And that's the main reason why I really do not like to argue with white people and stuff like that. But whenever I see like some stuff, it's like I can't be silent on it.
first of all, you can't
Cause
have
like
a you
cause
can't
they play
go ahead.
my games.
Go ahead.
But go ahead. Go ahead. No, I'm just saying these white supremacists, like they know what's going on. They just play mind games because they know that they benefit and they got privilege with the system. That the system is in their favor. That's why I say I really do not. I mean, with a coon, I'm really trying to
All right,
stop.
Callie, I
Who
see.
that were arguing with coon, but it's just like, excuse me, but it's only like certain things that I could. There's only so much shucking and jiving that I can take that I'm just gonna sit there and be quiet. But go ahead.
Nah, look, you different from me. You're a little younger, so maybe you. I always say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm always gonna tell you this because I respect you and got nothing but love for you. You know that. Your patience are much more. You have more patience than I do, so you tolerate a little bit more than I do. I don't have patience and I don't have tolerance for bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I'm
I
older.
mean, I don't, but it's just like I said, it's just
No,
like,
no, no.
because like
You
I
no,
said, when
you
I see,
do. No, your tolerance and your patience for bullshit is
nah,
you
like I said, when I see,
you deal with it a lot longer than I would. Put it like that. I say a lot
yeah,
longer.
You said what?
I say a lot longer. Your patience of dealing with like hearing people talk nonsense and bullshit. You deal with it a little bit because you got this thing in your mind because you're younger too. You got this thing in your mind. I could debunk what they saying, right? I know I can debunk what they.
Yeah.
I know I can debunk what they saying, but I don't want them to keep talking bullshit. Like you understand the difference? Like
I
I don't want to keep hearing. I don't want to keep hearing the bullshit, right?
Like when somebody say something like, you know, Black Wall Street got this, it fell off because people was moving, not because they got bombed. I like to debunk stuff like that because it makes you look stupid.
First of
And it
all,
also puts out there,
whoever say
hold on,
that,
it also puts,
that's what I'm saying. That's a prime example of what I'm saying. If somebody white or black or anybody says some stupid ass shit like that,
it was a black person that said that.
but that's
And
what
he
I'm
was
saying.
one of them that
So
was
if a
on.
motherfucker even came out his mouth and said that right out the gate, I'm cutting them off. Fuck you, nigga. You are a fucking sellout. You are a coon. I don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say. No, what I'm saying is, I don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say. Nothing. Because he has no
But
point.
that's what I'm saying. Like we need people. Hold on, we need people who actually think like that to actually come out and say stuff like that.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Hold on.
Why do you think that?
Listen.
Hold up, time out.
Time out.
I'm gonna hear you out. Time out. Why do you think that? Why do you think that we need to hear people come out and say ignorant ass shit like that? That's like if a nigga come out and say, "Oh nigga, I'm this nigga and the voodoo nigga," like talking that dumb ass gangster bullshit.
Let me ask you this: would you rather a coon be out there or inside? Because if a coon is out there, okay, I know he a coon. Stay away from him. Don't mess with him.
First of all,
but if he keeping his coonery inside, then you don't know.
Time out, my dude. Time out. See, you got this thing too that you're thinking. That's why I said I understand. Like, see, you young, but at the same time, you got this old school thinking too. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm kind of moving with the times a little bit, and I'm telling you, you don't have to do all that psychological bullshit with people anymore. The one thing about, I keep saying this about Donald Trump that I appreciated about him is that, nigga, he bring all the ignorant and the
at least he out there. That's what
that's what I'm.
Donald Trump, he out there.
Time out, hear me. He bring all the ignorant and the most racist and the most. You see all the sellouts and the coons. You see them all. They embolden.
Exactly. And
right. And I'm okay. Hold up. And I'm okay with it. Right. So this whole notion. Hold up. Time out. So this whole notion of you like allowing people to say what they gotta say. You don't really have to do that. You can actually hear a person right out the gate, right? A lot of times, and I don't know, maybe it just might be me because I'm older and you're a little younger, so it may take you a little bit to learn people's language. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I go off of it like that, but go ahead.
But I look at it like you got a lot of people who would say some pro-black stuff, you know, they sound like they for their people.
Mm-hmm.
Then you would see the real them, like the Super Sly guy that I'm talking about. When I first heard him get on those Shea podcasts, I'm like, okay, he cool. I mean, yeah, he cool. Then the second podcast come out, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, I'm like, fuck this nigga.
All right, let me hold up.
That's what I'm saying, like,
all right, time out. Let me ask you something. I want you to be very, very honest. I don't want you bullshit me, nothing. When you first heard me, what you thought?
I thought you was authentic, like the Ray Lewis, because I seen the Ray Lewis video and I felt the same way.
All right, now after that, right? After you heard that first Ray Lewis shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
After that, have I changed? As the second thing that you heard me talk about, have I changed? Have anything changed?
No, you got like you got this evolution, but as far as like change, like no, your stance still the same way.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to you. Okay, you said, all right, maybe the second episode, and then you like, oh, okay, and then maybe you go to the third and listen to them again. No, if I hear you the first time, all right, you sound okay, you good, right? And then the second shit, if I hear you, right out the gate. At the second shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Oh nah, nigga,
but
I
that's what
don't
I'm
fuck
saying.
with
Cause like,
you.
I
I don't fuck.
understand that like I understand that you might have like certain things like you could like understand this. This is another thing you got understand with black people like we gonna agree on certain things and we gonna disagree on certain things. But the thing is like okay, the thing where I agree with him on he was talking about the police and how like the police was corrupt. Like I agree with him on that. And then he started talking about black people never came from Africa. They indigenous to America. White supremacy don't exist. And still, like I'm like, what?
But see, but that's
That's
what.
why I'm
Hold
like,
up, hold up, hold up, hold up. But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though. Like, dude, like, you never heard me say that though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you never heard me say we ain't come from Africa. So when the motherfucker, like, was that the second thing that you heard from him, or was it at like the third or something? Like, I'm trying to
no,
understand.
it came like I said, it came later on, but still, like after the first podcast that I heard him talking, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, he like I said, he was a bootlegging coon. It is what it is.
No,
It is like I said, it's
no.
certain people like it's somebody on there. His name Anthony Brown Logan. I knew from the jump he was a coon. Like I know, like all right, cool. Like he a coon. He don't even try to say any pro black. Matter of fact, this is the sad thing, right? Because remember we was talking about what happened at the McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Anthony Brown Logan, he's like I said, he a ventriloquist for white supremacy. Like he basically repeat all they talking points.
Mm-hmm.
He actually agreed that the black man in the video should have protected the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the only thing he ever said out of his mouth that I ever agreed with. But the other dude, he was just like, "Oh, I ain't protecting no black woman. I ain't protecting no black woman."
Yeah, but you can't.
A super coon. It took a super coon to say the.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. You cannot pick and choose what you're about. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like, let me just say this. And I'm like, I look. I'm glad you fuck with me. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not like I take how you fuck with me and how we rock for granted. Like, you get what I'm saying? I ain't that type of dude like that.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man. Look. If you thought that anytime that you thought that I was being fake and phony, I would be glad that you would say, "Oh, I'm not fucking with that nigga Kenny no more." Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would be okay with that. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I got different opinions, and I look at shit totally different than you may do. Like, you get what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it comes to our people, have you ever heard me say, "Hey, man, I don't give a fuck if the chick is ghetto. If I see anybody, and I mean, I don't give a fuck you black, white, Puerto Rican, I don't give a fuck. But definitely if it's a motherfucking white supremacist or anybody outside our black community, nigga, we supposed to jump him. Matter of fact,
and that's my point.
Hold up.
Like,
matter of fact, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, I'm sorry because I don't want. Hold up. Hold on. And I'm gonna let you. Hold on. I'm gonna let you jump in.
I got you.
I'm gonna let you jump in. I don't give a fuck if it's a black nigga that put his hands on a woman. Nigga, we supposed to jump him because it's all wrong. It's all fucked up. We don't supposed to do that. You get what I'm saying? So.
They call that simple. That's the sad thing. They call that simple.
Nigga, they can call that whatever the fuck they want, nigga. But I guarantee you like this, if it was their sister, and I seen their sister getting jumped on from the boyfriend or some shit like that, I think they, once I jump in and start fucking that nigga up, I think, hold on, time out. I think that they would appreciate that I jumped in and bust that nigga ass for their sister. How about that?
And the dude from Philly, he brought up that same point. He was like, "What if it was your mom? What if it was your sister? And it was, black men just standing around, not trying to protect your mom, but trying to protect your sister. Guess what? The other dude, he ain't want to talk about it.
Because he a sellout.
But this is my thing though. But this is my thing though. 'Cause
That
everybody because he was like, oh, he don't want to protect the black woman because you could get locked up, you could do this, you could. That's all bullshit.
it's not even about that. Hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. It's not even
That's what he
about
said.
just.
Hold on.
It's not just about protecting a
said.
black woman. It's about protecting women. I don't give a fuck if she was white. I'm not gonna sit there and allow any man to put their hand on a woman. It's wrong.
But let me say this though. Let me say this. Because everybody's talking about like, oh, it had to escalate into a fight. Understand this, like me, I just stood up for black women, women like whether it be my mom, my cousin. Like matter of fact, I remember it was like sometime in the summer. It was like sometime like during the summer. It was my older cousin. He lived out Baltimore. My other cousin, she a girl. She lived out New York. We was going to a house party, and it was like somebody was like, it was a house. They was like, they weren't letting nobody in. My cousin, like, he knew the people. He was just trying to get us in, stuff like that. But
Hit that
my
like
cousin
button,
who was the
people.
girl, my cousin who was the girl, they was like, oh, you cute, because they were like, she was cute. She can get in. She was just like, she ain't getting in, and we can't get in. Then the dude was like, all right, then fuck you, bitch. Me and my cousin from Baltimore, we automatically got on that. It ain't had to get into a fight or anything like that. We automatically like, hey, I should know who you talking to. Like, it was about it, yeah, that's all. And my point is that it ain't got to lead to a fight. Like, you see a white supremacist attacking a black female, you just step in and be like, hey, what's the problem? Like, what's up? You diffuse the situation. And, if a
And
white
see, hold on.
usually...
Let me say this. Take this shit out so white people can understand this. It doesn't matter if you white or black. When you see
But my point is,
hold on.
Hold on. If you would have just seen somebody step in, hold on. If you would have just seen somebody just step in and at least say something, maybe he would have just left the store and they wouldn't even have got to the situation when you had to fight.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. My thing is that it doesn't matter if you white or black. If the female white or black. If you
But they
are
only do it to black females though.
but that's just what I'm saying. If you not, it don't matter if you white or black. If it's the person that's the victim or you just a standby, it doesn't matter. If you see a woman getting disrespected in a certain type of way, or what happened with that situation with the McDonald's shit, doesn't matter if you white or black. You see a woman a man put his hands on a woman, nigga, it's a problem. It doesn't matter. See, I wanna make this shit not just a cultural thing or not a race thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who the fuck the race is. If I seen if it was a white woman, I still would have had a problem with that. You get what I'm saying? If it was an Indian woman, a Chinese woman, I would have still had a problem with that shit. So it shouldn't matter.
But Kenny, what I'm trying to say is that they're not doing it to nobody else but the black woman because they understand that these niggas is weak and they're not going to do it for.
No, I understand.
When you got people on podcasts, saying that, oh, I don't know what, oh, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to do, like, they understand how scared, like, they understand that a lot of dudes are scared.
But hold on. But that goes back, hold on.
Because let me ask you this, Kenny. Go ahead. If you was to put a hands on a white female, what you think gonna happen to you?
I'm not even thinking that way. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. You hold up. You asked me. Hold on. You asked me a question, right? I'm gonna tell you the honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even thinking that way. Me putting my hands on any female, I'm just thinking that shit not gonna go right.
If not you, but if anybody, because this is, you say you don't want, but I'm just saying, like, let's say if it was a white girl, she was the cashier, and there was a black guy. He reached over the counter and put his hands on a white girl. And it was white men standing in the cut.
I'm gonna
What do you
react.
think is gonna happen?
I'm gonna react the same. I'm gonna react the same because the simple fact. See, we gotta get in this notion of that. Look, man. I'm black all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. You know what I mean? It is what it is. The problem is with this country is that they divided us so much that like normal shit that you wouldn't want to happen to your own sister, that we trying to use color now. Oh, now this if it happened to a sister, what would you do? Oh, if it happened to a white woman, what would you do? No, I'm gonna act the same fucking way. It's no it doesn't matter because it's a woman. Because simple fact, I don't give a fuck if that was a white man that put his hands on a white woman. It still was wrong. It still would make me beat the fuck out of him. Sorry.
I understand it, but Kenny, what I'm trying to say is that this is only happening to black women because everybody understands that you put your hands on a white girl, that they ain't gonna call the police on you, or if it's white men standing in the cut,
No,
they gonna
we
jump
hold
you.
up for time out. You just talking about a race thing. You're not talking about
Yeah, cause,
just
cause,
a
cause
just
he
a
said
just
that
a
cause
man
he
putting their hands
specifically,
on a
cause
woman.
the dude
Okay,
specifically said
all
that
right,
he not defending no black woman. He
right. Okay,
specifically
so we
said that
just
out his mouth.
so we just talking about black women. We're not talking about white women or white
No,
issues because that
he
happened ways. You know that happened way more. White men put their hands on white women way more than black men do. You know that, right?
hold on. I understand. I understand. But what I'm trying to say is that because this is a white supremacist, he putting his hand on a black female. He understand that he could do that because you got people like Super Sly 75, fuck niggas like him that say, I ain't defending no black woman.
Mm-hmm.
So he understand that he could do that. He could go free. But it is that the girl, she actually had hands and she didn't let that happen.
But you know where that comes down to what I was trying to say earlier was that the black people need to separate ourselves from pussy ass niggas, pussy ass black people, motherfuckers that you're not black. We can't keep claiming people that are not about our people, and not saying that because we about our black people that we don't claim others. It's just that our people come first. The difference is between like what I just said. It was like, look, when it comes to our black women, we're gonna talk about black issues. Yeah, I'm all about my black issues. But if it came to any man, if I seen that if that was a white man grabbing a white woman, I would have had a problem with that. I'd have bust his ass. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you. I respect everything you saying. I understand. You say a man not supposed to put his hands on a female.
And I
I
don't think,
understand.
hold up, and don't get
I
it
agree.
twisted. Don't get twisted what I'm saying. And no woman should put a motherfucking hands on a man. So if you put your hands
Fact.
on a man and he backhand and fuck you up, bitch, you know what happened. You know why it happened. Because you put your hands on them on somebody. I'm sick of that shit too. I'm sick of women sitting around talking nonsense. Of no man should put their hands on a woman. Bitch, don't put your hands on a man. Cause I seen some shit like when I what like this is why I don't watch this shit, right? But I caught this shit. I was getting dressed. I took a shower. I got dressed, and I was getting ready to go to work. And I'm watching my wife watch that nonsense bullshit of what is called Black Ink, some shit like that. That reality show bullshit. And the girl is sitting there. He fucked the bitch or whatever, right? Right? He ain't fucking with her. He fucked with her back then, right? But he fucked the bitch and she mad because some fact he fucked that bitch. So so now she's sitting there doing this, pointing to his head, punching him in the head and shit. Bitch, the fuck wrong with you? The fuck wrong with you? I fuck whoever I wanna fuck. You don't got a right to put your hands on me because I ain't I fuck other bitches and I don't fuck with you, but you mad because you
And
think.
and hold on, let me
Hold
say
on,
this,
hold
bro.
on, hold
You
on,
said
hold on, hold on.
you
Is
said
that
she put
bitch?
his hands on him, right?
Yes, she
Hey, hold
put
on.
his
But my
hand.
point is,
She
but hold
put
on,
her hands on him. Go ahead.
yeah, I remember, and this is my point. I remember Stephen A. Smith said something like that. He was like, he said exactly the same thing you said, Exactly. I agree too. Men shouldn't put their hands on a female, but a female shouldn't provoke a man. Guess what happened to Stephen A. Smith though?
No, I don't think what he said was talking about provoking the man. Fuck provoking. See, he used the wrong language. She, if you put your hands on me, that is an assault. See, when he said that you prevent, like, or some shit like that, like, when you start using those words, you start giving women excuse to put their hands on men. You
I
understand
don't
what
think
I'm
there's
saying?
an excuse. I mean, what
No.
he's trying to say is that everybody. He's trying to say everybody keep their hands to themselves, but the white supremacist female, she got him suspended. She got him out of there quickly.
Look, hey, Merle, what I'm saying is when somebody says, hey, you don't, like, okay, all right, how you look at it when a man hit a woman? What's the word you say?
You know how I look at it. Hold on. How I look at it when a man hit a woman,
No. What's the
like
language? What's the language? Like when a man put his hands on a woman.
like
What's
I
the
said, I don't agree. I don't think that a man should
no
put his
no no
hands
no
on
no no
females.
no no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what's the language you use? What any man would use, like if a man put his hands on a woman, right? It's almost like a man
Mhm.
put his hands on a woman, right? It's almost like he assaulted her, right? Right?
Hold on, I'm trying. Hold on, cause I'm still. Hold on, I'm still. Now, but this, I ain't trying to cut you off, but it's like actually this dude. He from Florida. He agreed with what I'm saying too. But so I'm trying to. So, cause he was just like, oh, it's a failed system in this country. We can't do much. I'm just saying that what we could do, we could wake up, stop sucking and jiving, and actually, put in some work. That's all. But go ahead.
No, I just want to get this situation out. Now,
But yeah, like I said, I'm not. Like I said, a man shouldn't put his hand on a female. But sometimes, like I
right?
said,
No.
like
I'm not saying that.
like from the look of it, hold on. From the look of it, sometimes you see as a man, you might want to jump in, but then like you don't understand the situation that's going on too.
I don't give a
You know,
fuck what the situation is, right? Like,
but let me ask you
if
this though. Let me ask you this
look,
though.
time out,
If a
You just
female,
heard.
hold
Look,
on,
you
if a
just heard
female
what
put
I
a, if a
said.
female, if a female put her hands on a man and he hit her back, what would you do?
You said, say it again.
If a female put her hands on a man first, right? And he retaliate. What you think? What was you doing? What you thinking at that point?
I'm breaking it up. I'm breaking it up, and I'm calling the police on our ass. Real
I
shit.
don't call the police now. I don't.
I'm just saying. I'm just no. You asked me a question. I'm just saying, like, just talking about
I
some.
understand. I
I'm just
understand.
talking about some normal shit. Of course, I ain't calling the fucking cops, nigga. I don't fuck with police. But I'm just saying, you see some shit like that, right? And it happened in front of you. You like, yo, all right, I'm gonna break it up, but at the same time, I'm calling the cops on that bitch because I don't mean call her a bitch, but the woman, I'm gonna call the cops on her ass because she insulted that brother in my presence. You understand what I'm saying? Like we gotta get to this point of like I'm not look. Is it more men putting their hands on women? Yes, we can agree on that, right? But let's stop acting like women are not putting their hands on men. Cause like I told you, I watched that reality
Yeah.
bullshit, and I seen that chick Sky, whatever the fuck her name is from um that the reality show that New York tattoo bullshit, and she was like putting her hands, kept doing, you fuck that bitch, you know, she, you know what I mean, throwing shit, being violent, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck is no one talking about this shit? And like I said, you know what? And I think that we do give black women a pass for being violent because of the history of black men too, as well. But at the same time, I think we give them a pass as well because they're females. But they figure like, how much damage can they do? It doesn't matter. If we gonna live in this Me Too movement bullshit, it doesn't matter. You put your hands on me, you should go to jail. You understand what I'm saying now?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, I just don't want women to sit out here and act like, oh, you can sit and blame men for putting their hands on you, but you can't do it either. And if you just poke a nigga, right, just like a nigga may grab you, or even maybe choke the fuck out you. Not even choke you, but grab you by your neck. Right? He ain't really choking you. But he grab you by your motherfucking neck. Like, bitch, chill the fuck out. And you call the police on that shit. But you can sit there and poke a nigga and punch a nigga and they ain't the same thing. That's all I'm saying to women. If you're about your Me Too movement bullshit, I don't want no hands. I don't want no hands. I don't want you putting your hands on men at all. You think we can just talk this shit out? Okay, that's fine. But we know better than that. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We know goddamn well that talking don't work shit out. Sometimes you may gotta smack a nigga. I'm talking about women. Sometimes you gotta smack a nigga. You bitch ass nigga, you cheated on me. Smack! You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a nigga gotta grab bitch by her throat. Hey, bitch, I ain't playing no more. Stop running your motherfucking mouth.
Shit happens. You know it happens.
Hey, look, we all gotta take responsibility. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we go and sit here, the niggas can't do nothing, the women can't do nothing. Sorry.
And that's why I think, like, you know, like, that's why I think, like, black men and black women, like, we need to have, like, you know, private discussions because it's too much, like, this whole gender war is all on YouTube. It's on
It's not it. Hold up, first of all, hold up. Time out. Don't say that. That's disrespectful to our people. It's not a gender war.
What?
I
know.
This is hold up. This is a black. This is hold up. Time out. This is a black issue. We need to deal with our people on men and women of our people. We need to understand what is our boundaries when we allow motherfuckers to come into our shit. Because I'm gonna tell you something, nigga. My grandfather put hands on my grandmother back in the day. You get what I'm saying?
But hear me out.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to say is that, okay, I'm not saying it's a gender war because look, I go out in public and you know, so a lot of the stuff that you see, like it ain't real. That's what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of this stuff is just for attention, it's all for likes and laughs and stuff like that. And you know, that ain't real. Like what I'm saying is like we gotta, you know, have private discussions, man, female, whatever, you know, and try to work stuff out. Try to unify, get together, and fight the system.
Yes, we have to come.
Getting on YouTube, making videos and being feminist and talking shit about black men. All you doing is doing what for. You making white supremacy go forward.
Right. Like I said, we gotta understand as black men and women, we gotta understand we ain't the same as everybody else. So we deal with our situations
We
different.
stronger than everybody else.
Right. And so we gotta understand that look, sometimes we may get a little violent with each other, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying we may get a little physical with each other, right? So I want men and women to understand when you cross that line of getting physical, right? Like a nigga, you want to get physical, put your hands on your woman, nigga. Expect that her brothers, cause see, I'm old school that way. You did some shit like that to a woman, motherfucking people's coming after you, nigga, and they gonna bust
And
your
that's what the
ass.
dude from Philly, and that's what the dude from Philly was trying to say on the podcast. But everybody was calling him a simp, you know, and all that. Cause we'll go.
How you? Hold up. First of all, how you a simp? How you a simp? Nigga,
That's
that's
what I'm
real
saying.
shit.
That's what I'm.
Nigga, we didn't get law involved in shit. Nigga, brother or sister or cousins will fuck you up. You put your hands on a woman and their family. You get what I mean? So, look, man, I put it like this. We can't trust law enforcement, number one, right?
That's
So I
facts.
tell every man, every black woman, every black man, let's stop putting our
That's not
hands.
even part of the option. Like since I was a kid, I never trusted the police.
Right,
Like, you could actually,
but what I'm
like,
saying is let's stop putting our hands on each other. You get what I'm saying? Because what's happening now, we didn't fall into the trap of white supremacy. A lot of our brothers and sisters are locked up for domestic violence. Believe it or not, I looked at the statistics. A lot of us locked up over domestic violence,
the most, and I'll say this too,
or
'cause,
just
like,
saying that motherfucker did it or not. Mainly men, it ain't
cause
women.
like I remember I was looking up Tariq Nasheed. I was listening to Tariq Nasheed. You know, he had a live show on Instagram. It was like, you know, some people from down south. It was like, you know, in states like Arkansas, Mississippi, you know, like in the country and all that. It's like boring. There's nothing to do. So you do have, you know, a lot of, you know, certain types of men putting their hands on females.
Yeah, because down south
Because
it's a different. They look at life different too, though. Like than we do. Like you know what I mean? How they carry shit is different than we
it is
do.
like when it's like when I say down south, like I said, it's like Arkansas. I mean, it's not like Atlanta, New Orleans. It's like in the country, like, you know, the boondocks. Like,
Right,
you
that's
know,
what I'm saying. That
it's
shit is
boring. Ain't
different.
nothing to do out
Yeah.
there. You know, you stressing it, like, you know. Well, go.
Look, man, you talking about people that live down south all their life. They know south shit. And so it's different down south. Like I said, it's almost like about remember the Roy Moore shit? Man, they kept trying to make excuses for him. They kept saying, well, you know, down in Alabama or whatever, right?
You could get married at 16 or it
Right.
was something like
But
that.
they wasn't lying about it. It wasn't that they was lying about that shit. It wasn't they wasn't lying. So that's why, like, when people so upset at him going at the young girls like that, like, really? That's down south. Look, man, that's
Who?
why I say America cannot be the greatest country in the world. They cannot sit here and act like they so much better than other people in other countries when you sit in certain in our country in certain states where you allowed people to have sex with 15-year-olds. That wasn't that long ago. Nigga, that was in the 80s and the
You can't
70s.
say that you're the greatest country or you're the best country if you incarcerate more people than any other country in the world.
I don't even want to
You
get
can't
in.
say that you're the.
I don't even
I
want
mean,
to get.
yeah.
I don't
Like
want
I
to
said,
get
we
into
could go
that.
deeper. We could go deeper.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
could go deeper,
I don't
but
even want to get into
like
that.
America ain't the best country. Like we could anybody who disagree and say, "Oh, on that Captain America shit," like you could do what you talk. I know you probably don't want to give him a platform, but call up and tell me why you want that Captain America BS so I could debunk you. But yeah, like I ain't no
I
Captain
just don't.
America
I
Negro. Like
don't
fuck
want to.
America.
I don't want to get into this whole thing about America of acting like, you know. Look, man, motherfuckers been rapists in America for generations. Okay,
They used to rape black men on the
we've been
plantation.
we've been. Hold up. No, I'm not even going off of that. I'm going off of young girls. We have been
Oh
fucking
shit.
young girls from the beginning of time. So now all of a sudden, everybody is appalled. Like, what are you appalled about? But these are the same people that sit here and praise slave owners, George Washington, and all these racist ass pedophiles. They did so much for the country. Man, get the fuck out of here. Look, man. My dude, I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit they talking about because at the end of the day, look, man. Like when it, look, put it like this: when it come to R. Kelly, yeah, we all had a part in that. And like I said, if you go back after this shit is over and you go back and look at my video before, and I talk about R. Kelly, where we all got a part in that shit. I am happy that we are changing the culture of a lot of shit. Yes, I am. But don't try to sit there and pretend that we didn't have a part in this shit of R. Kelly. We had a part in this shit. Even Bill Cosby. We all knew. But now when the Me Too movement,
I still think that
hold
whole
on,
Bill
hold on,
Cosby situation was fake, but good.
hold on. But when the Me Too movement come, everybody all start acting like they all so innocent. Nigga, ain't none of us innocent. We all heard about it. We all knew about it. We all still was stepping in the name of love. We was all doing the R. Kelly shit. And we had a sex tape that was bootleg.
Even when the whole TV show came out, that his streams and his views went up.
You know why it did? Because niggas understood. I'm not saying they looked at it the way I'm looking at it, but they looked at it as like, yo, nigga, we was still fucking with R. Kelly. Even though we knew what he did, we still was fucking with him. So all of a sudden, the motherfucker Charlemagne the Gods and all these other motherfuckers want to come out. R. Kelly ain't shit because I got a daughter and shit like that. Yeah, nigga, I get that. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter too. Yeah, and I look at shit way different than I used to. But the one thing I'm not going to do and act like, oh, I didn't somehow have some type of impact in that shit. I did. I allowed R. Kelly to do what he did. I listened to his music. I ignored the shit. You get what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? I don't like people that sit there and act like they ain't have a part in this shit. Nigga, we all had a part in it. So Charlemagne the God, all them bitch ass niggas sitting out there acting like they ain't have a part in it. Nigga, you did. You ignored it just like the rest of us did. Let's take responsibility. Let's say, hey man, you know what? We did fuck with R. Kelly like that, and we ignored it, and we was wrong. You want to sit there and give him, the donkey of the day and all that other fuckery bullshit,
He
nigga.
gave him donkey
You
of the
was
day.
part of the fucking problem too. You was a part of why he got away what he got away with.
Hold on, he gave R. Kelly donkey of the day.
Yes. Yes. He did.
And I like Charlamagne, but like I said, I want the same. But I ain't gonna, cause Charlamagne he did speak out about Trump and all, but still, I want the same energy about everybody, not just R. Kelly. I'm not like, if we could, like I said, understand that this whole R. Kelly, R. Kelly shit is like it's deeper than R. Kelly is. Like I said, they trying to attack Chris Brown. They were talking about Michael Jackson. And guess who I think they're gonna try to go after next?
Go ahead. Hey.
Let me think. They gonna go after R&B singer next. Let me just think. I can't think, but I know that they already went after somebody else too.
Right.
I forgot.
Can I say
But
this?
my point is that.
Let me say this. Can I say
My
this?
point is that.
Go ahead.
My point is that it's deeper than R. Kelly. That's what a lot of people don't.
It's not
understand.
even just deeper than
deeper.
R. Kelly. The problem I have with niggas like Charlamagne the God and everybody else. Oh shit.
My problem is that
give me a
I
sec.
want the same energy at all times. That's my problem.
No. The problem I got, and I'm gonna say this.
I'm saying mine.
Go ahead.
No. Like I said, my only problem is that I want the same energy. That's it, and that's all. But go ahead.
No, my problem is with. Look, man. And I hope hopefully people understand this about me. Right? I'm gonna make this about me. Right? I'm always 100. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna fake, and I'm not gonna be no fraud about no shit. And this is why I tell people that you need to watch my show and watch what I do and watch what I say, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with niggas. You get what I'm saying? Even if it make me even look a little bad. You get what I'm saying? Niggas are sitting here acting like we didn't fuck with R. Kelly. We didn't act like we didn't ignore the shit about R. Kelly. We all riding with him. Now we got a little older. We got some kids. I mean, we got a kid or got some kids or whatever, right? And we look at life a little different. We older. I get it. But stop acting like we wasn't a part of the problem. We didn't initiate what R. Kelly was doing. We did that. We ignored it. We was the same motherfuckers that had that mother. And Charlamagne said it himself. Nigga, he had the fucking tape. He had the tape like I had it. So this whole
Charlamagne, like he was like his generation, they embraced rape culture or something like that. He said like way back.
Look, man, if you want to say our culture created rape culture, nigga, we got it from the culture before us. Then, how about that?
That's what I said. I disagree, but at least he said like he acknowledged something like that. But I don't even know what I'm talking about. But
first of all, when the nigga tell you, this is a thing that you gotta wonder about a nigga like Charlamagne. Hold on, time out.
I remember Meek Mill said something like, our culture been about killing each other for over like some amount of years. And look, I ain't calling Meek Mill a coon, but he's wrong. Our culture wasn't, when rap first started, it wasn't about killing each other.
No. What I'm saying is that when the nigga sit there and tell you that I was about, see, Meek Mills can tell you, he can say, nigga, I was about that fuckery, that hood shit like that. And nigga, you can believe him on that because he was about that shit, right? And he could
Yeah, that's what I'm
change.
saying. I'm not
He
saying
could.
he a
He could.
cool.
He
I just
could.
disagree with him
No,
on
all I'm
certain shit.
saying, he could change his thought, his process of the shit that he was doing, or whatever, right? But when a nigga tell
Mm-hmm.
you, like, you ain't gonna hear this from me. I'm not gonna say, nigga, I was a part of the rape culture. I wasn't a part of that. Nigga, I heard what R. Kelly was singing about and all that other shit. Nigga, that didn't make me want to go fuck with young girls.
If for anything, me, I like girls older than me. That's just me.
No, I'm just saying, let's go by
I
what
know, no,
let's
I'm not
go by
saying.
what Charlemagne the God was saying. You gotta understand the nigga that's talking that shit. He the same nigga that he's accused of fucking somebody
He was.
that was young. You understand what I'm saying? He got the same charge,
Mm-hmm.
but he mad at R. Kelly, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not saying that he guilty of the shit, but just think about it. Why you trying to shit on another man? Like, I ain't trying to shit on R. Kelly. I'm just saying I think R. Kelly is sick. He a sick man. And nigga, I think he did it. Plain and simple. But you don't see me going in on R. Kelly. You get what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
not my thing. I don't wanna look, man. We all have our flaws. We all fucked up. We all do fucked up shit. We all make mistakes. Right? And I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
raping or molesting somebody's a mistake. I'm just saying we ain't perfect.
Matter of fact, I'm not trying to cut you off, but they was even trying to, throw a little shade at Jay-Z. Because they
Mm-hmm.
was like, I think Jay-Z went out with Aaliyah when Aaliyah was like 15. Like, so they was trying to get Jay-Z on it too.
No, they was talking about Foxy Brown.
Yeah, yeah, Foxy Brown and Aaliyah too. Because I think Jay-Z, he did have a little relationship with Aaliyah before she died. But they was trying to get Jay-Z on it.
Right. See, first of all,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's
they
deeper
can
than
say
R.
what
Kelly.
they hold
But
up.
when
You
I,
know
but hold
what?
on,
I'ma
but hold on,
believe.
but
Hold
listen,
up.
but listen.
I'ma believe. Hold
But
up.
when I bring up, but when I bring up Charlie Sheen and Harvey Weinstein, they don't want to talk about it.
Right.
Get the
But
fuck
you
out of
gotta think
here,
about
bro.
this too. And I don't give a fuck what they talk about either. I'm gonna defend Jay on this. Cause nigga, why would he fuck them when they was young like that, Foxy Brown or Aaliyah when they was underage, when he could have fucked Beyonce when she was underage. He
And they
waited.
even try to
He
say that
no
he was a
no hold on hold
pedophile
on.
because
He
Beyonce
waited
was.
hold up. He waited till Beyonce got old enough.
No, I get that, but they was like, oh, Jay-Z, they were like, he a pedophile because he was trying to talk to Beyonce before she turned. Like I said, you know how like I really don't like to pay attention to these clowns because they just get on in. They have platforms and they just say anything. Like, go ahead. The thing about YouTube, right? YouTube is like, you got people on here like you and other people, that's for the people who gonna actually, be real, keep it 100. Sometimes we might agree, we might disagree, but at least it's real. It's a real opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the second side of YouTube and social media where people they just doing it for likes, attention. You know,
Right.
they got a certain narrative to demonize black men like that. Like I said, it's a different curse.
Like I said, like
Cause
this.
you
Look,
go out in real life,
I
and they
always
just
tell
see.
people like this. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. Show me Jay. Right. If he fuck Foxy Brown.
Cause the proof is that cause Beyonce ain't really even like Jay-Z like that at first.
And
So that's all I gotta
no,
say.
I'm just saying on the Foxy shit. If he fucked Foxy when she was a virgin, how many motherfucking women you knew that wasn't maybe a virgin? And I don't really think, honestly, let's be real honest, and I ain't trying to disrespect Foxy like that, but really, we gonna really think that Foxy Brown was a virgin when she fucked Jay-Z? Like, you get what I'm saying? Let's be real honest about this shit. Like we sitting there and we nitpicking about or Jay-Z, he might have fucked Foxy Brown when she was a virgin. Okay, but how old was she?
And there was this one media outlet who actually liked him. They be having like some real posts on there. I liked them, but they was like, oh, only out of everybody, only John Legend said something. Jay-Z ain't say nothing. Erykah Badu ain't say nothing. They said somebody else. So like, y'all gotta cancel Jay-Z. Y'all gotta come. Like, man, fuck out of here, man. Like I said, I don't like this whole selective outrage.
I don't look.
R. Kelly shit.
I don't give a fuck about like the R. Kelly shit. Really like that, honestly. And it's not the disrespect that look, do I think he did what he did to them girls? Yes, I did. Yes, I do. It's like the OJ shit. Yes, I do. I think he did it. But you prove to me that he did it. Prove to it. Like you want to live in this.
It's not that. Like
hold on,
time out.
Time out. Oh, whoa.
So that's what I'm saying. Because people, they get on platforms, they influence people's opinion, and like they not even saying facts.
Whoa.
Like, hold up. That's lying to the public.
Whoa, that's what I'm saying. I want people to give me facts. You can't just say some shit and just be like, okay, okay, they said this and they said that. Give me facts. All right? From what we understand, they say, oh, okay, well, R. Kelly only got off because simple fact that they couldn't. I think it was something that he got off because he
She said that he ain't peed on her. It was something like that.
No, they couldn't. They didn't think that they couldn't tell the age or something like that, right? All right, that's fine.
And plus, nobody really even file charges on R. Kelly like that. If you really want to be honest, ain't nobody really try to put charges on R. Kelly.
All I'm saying is this. I'm not defending R. Kelly. You know that. I'm not defending R. Kelly. All I'm saying is
I'm not either.
All I'm saying
I just want the same energy.
All I'm saying is that you motherfuckers can't sit out here and act like, oh, they didn't have a part into what R. Kelly did. Like I'm an older nigga, and I grew up on R. Kelly, and I ignored shit. So, as a fan, I gotta take responsibility for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of helped and made R. Kelly too.
Yeah, we do that. Look, at the cookout with everybody playing.
Right. So niggas, motherfuckers trying to sit there and act like, we just gonna go at the R. Kelly. Look, I'm not saying we can't go at the R. Kelly. R. Kelly got 80% of this shit, but nigga, we got at least take 10 to 20% of what we.
And all I'm saying is keep the same energy.
Right.
All that energy that y'all using to go
right.
at go at Donald Trump, and I'm gonna keep saying their names. Names.
Look, hey, Merlin. That's all I'm saying. I gotta take responsibility in it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that pussy ass nigga that sit there and be acting like, oh well, it was just R. Kelly. He did all that, nigga. We helped support him. R. Kelly got big because we kept supporting him. We kept ignoring, the shit that came out about him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody want to sit there and act like they so motherfucking righteous and all that other shit. Fuck you. You bullshitting and you're a liar. You a liar and you bullshitting. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, we all had a motherfucking hand in of what R. Kelly became. Let's be real. Motherfucker sit on TV. I took R. Kelly off of my playlist. And I'm not saying you ain't supposed to do that, but don't act like you motherfuckers wasn't part of the problem. You ignored it. Now, when the motherfucker tell you, I just took R. Kelly off my playlist. Okay. Well, you were supporting him before this shit. Even though you heard what he was doing. We
And
all
I'll be
did.
100.
We all did.
I'll be 100. I ain't. I'll be 100. I ain't scared to keep it. I ain't scared to keep it real. Like before this, like I said, I listen to rap. I listen to all different types of music. Before this R. Kelly shit, I was listening to Honey Love. I listen to You Remind Me of My Z. I was listening to all that.
Right.
I ain't perfect.
Nobody perfect. And no one really took a lot of what people was saying that was true because he got found not guilty too. People keep failing to realize that shit too. He went to court for some shit like, far as the molestation and shit like that, and he got found not guilty. But they keep telling us, hold on. But they keep telling us that we need to trust the justice system.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean? You can't.
Trust them when they work in their favor.
You understand what I'm saying now? It's like, yo, these
Yeah, I better understand what you're saying. I'm just
everybody
saying,
want to.
like I'm gonna keep
Good.
I'm gonna keep saying I just want the same energy. That's all I want. The same energy at all times. I don't want this whole fake out. Cause let me keep it 100. They don't care about these feminists, these Me Too movement. They don't care about women's rights. They care about demonizing the straight black man. That's it, and that's all. They don't care about no women's rights. They try to Harriet Tubman. If Harriet Tubman was alive, she would have fucked with him straight like that. And anybody who mad at that could call up and tell me why you disagree or why something you disagree. If Harriet Tubman was alive, if Sojourner Truth was alive, Harriet Tubman, they wouldn't mess with these fake feminists, these pretend feminists.
All right, I want to say this before I get out here. The last thing I'm gonna say. Look, man, I don't like that everybody, when it comes to this R. Kelly shit, I don't like people playing around with acting like we ain't have a part in this shit. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta understand too, he was a big celebrity just like motherfucking Harvey Weinstein, just like Bill Cosby. They was big motherfuckers, so it was certain shit that we could not, like, we would say or whatever, and it didn't mean nothing because they was big people. They was motherfuckers that ran shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and we ignored it too because it was like, all right, well, fuck it, ain't nothing gonna happen to him. So okay, we ride with him. And so I want people to understand this is that we roll with this shit. The whole R. Kelly shit. So when I see like people all of a sudden got a problem with R. Kelly and shit like that, did you say that back in the
It's
day?
fake.
No, you did not.
It's fake.
You said nothing. And just like I didn't say anything because of the fact that we kind of, I knew that kind of R. Kelly was on that bullshit, but at the same time, I didn't have no power, and just like you didn't have no power, and so we ran with the shit, and we just kept, going along with it. So that's all I'm saying. So I want people to understand that you do not have the right to sit there and act like we can blame R. Kelly. Yes, R. Kelly did wrong, but do not sit there and act like we don't have a part in it. We have a big part in this shit. Because if it was like that, you would have been stopped listening to R. Kelly shit back in the day. But you didn't. You kept promoting and supporting that brother. And I don't want to call him.
Hold
Hold on, time out. I don't
want.
want to call him no brother. I don't want to call him no brother. But they kept on supporting him. And so when they sit there and they pretend that they act like they ain't no part in it, get the fuck out of here. We all had a part in it. Let's take responsibility. Yeah, we can say R. Kelly did what he did, yeah, but take some fucking responsibility into it. We fucked up and we backed him and we ignored it because in fact a lot of us didn't even have no power to ignore his shit. But we still kept
Hold on, one of the
supporting.
females that was on the Survivor R. Kelly show, she was at one of his, performances, smiling and giggling. I see it on Vlad TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember Corey Holcomb was like some of them it was fake. I think so too.
Look, a
Some
lot
of
of
them they
that,
was paid. Hey, let's keep it
even
let's keep it
hold up,
100.
even a lot of the Bill Cosby shit was fake. You get what I mean? But
I think most of it was fake.
yeah, that's what I'm
Most,
saying. A lot of it was fake.
if not all.
So we, it is what it is. But all right, I'm getting ready to get out of here.
But all right,
I see.
be safe.
Yeah, I see you Friday. We gonna get in. We gonna pop it off Friday. All right.
Uh,
All right, my brother. All right, I'm out of here. It's your boy Kenny, man. Peace and love to the world.